Okay, so this is a question on digitalization from one of our library trustees. What underlying permanent infrastructure is needed to keep digital systems accessible and secure? And how does it avoid being tied to a specific transitory technology? What does what do you suggest, John, to do with the original material? So this is something we're struggling with here in
Yeah.
Maplewood. We have a lot of, we have digitized a large collection of local history documents, but we are still preserving the originals.
Yeah, I mean, the originals are wonderful, right? How many of us love to touch, an original work, or to, to read to your kids with a physical book? Like these are wonderful things. And so I am not about getting rid of the tactile or the physical experience of a library. I think we can do both. We may have to choose, right? You have to limit your storage and so forth, of course, and you have to curate those materials. But I would say certainly for unique materials to care for a carefully curated subset of those in physical form, as well as digitally, to create an infrastructure. And I just think we can do that in a shared way. Like I don't think it's necessary for every library to recreate the digital infrastructure to keep these materials. And that's where the Digital Public Library of America and similar shared platform type projects come in. I think it's crazy for us to recreate that, that everywhere. I do worry a little bit, when we get into the technical questions about the cloud. Most of the cloud storage is held by individual companies, so Amazon and so forth. So, I think that it would be helpful if we had sort of a public cloud effectively, and that's not really something that exists. But I do think that thinking about common infrastructure across libraries makes sense. And Sarah, you can speak to this, but my sense is libraries, professional librarians are extremely good collaborators, and in fact, radically collaborate in many ways. And so collaborating on shared storage space, shared accessibility, and shared technical platforms is really something that I think is totally possible.
Right. And in New Jersey, we're in a cohort with Delaware for the Digital Public Library. So we are, involved in the Digital Public Library
So great.
as well.